I'm Kendra Burton. Today I'm going to be talking about a painting that I call The Highest Mountain. It's one I did fairly recently, and I was able to share that with a group of people in a meeting where we had been through a lot of difficult things. And so I typed up an explanation for it so that it would be able to be understood and maybe people could enjoy a deeper meaning to it. So I'll go ahead and read that to you now. One summer evening, after driving for hours through the rain, we came around the bend of a highway. The clouds parted, and the sun cast its magnificent light all around us. Directly in front of us stood Mount Bora, the highest mountain in my home state of Idaho, rising majestically 12,622 feet into the colorful sunset sky. This scene became symbolic to me, representing the journey of our lives. We begin by traveling down a road which may turn in unexpected directions. So I portrayed this here as it comes kind of around the bend. And then it says, there may be obstacles in our path, or thorns and thistles to make it difficult. As we continue, the road may descend lower than we expected, and in our journey we find ourselves in the valley of shadows, which I tried to portray in this area right there. At this point, it takes all of our determination to keep going. We press forward with all of our might, mind, and strength, and we begin to climb out of the shadows. As we progress upward, we can see more clearly. Then the rain stops, and the light shines through the clouds. We continue advancing upward. When we reach the highest peak, our lives are illuminated with the warmest golden sunlight. We see from a new perspective and find purpose in the journey of our lives. I hope that has been a meaningful message for you today. Let me tell you a little bit about the technique. It is one that's fairly loose in the application. I used quite a few bristle brushes. The blues were mixed with a combination of ultramarine with some burnt sienna, touch of red, cadmium red. And then the mountains, I used quite a bit of cadmium red as well, a little bit of yellow ochre, some cadmium yellows, and some white. And then I always like to do this kind of it's sort of a grayish lavender color for the shadows, and that was used with burnt sienna. Well, I'll start with the greatest amount. It probably has most ultramarine blue, burnt sienna, and then a little bit of crimson with white. So a little bit of information and a story to go along with it. Thank you for listening today, and for more information, you can go to kendraburton.com.